Hello, and welcome, my friends, to the next video in the Create Better Content series, where I show you how to tap into your creativity so that you never run out of content ideas again. My name is Penny. I am your guide, and I'm actually the developer of this unique creative content development process. I want to teach you how to create more engaging content to post on social media and more remarkable content that you'll share on your sales pages and your email messages and all of these things combined to help you reach more qualified customers online. And if you want to learn more about creativity and how this can help develop your content marketing plans, I would love to see you hit that button below and subscribe to this channel. And below in the description box, you're going to see a couple of links. The first link that you will see is for my book called I Just Did a Thing. And in my book, I go into the detail about all the science about why tapping into your creativity can help you with your content creation, can help you with your business, and can even help you for making a big change in your life or the direction of your business. The second link that you're going to see down there is so that you can join the Create Your Business program and you can personally go through this process of developing remarkable content in a supportive online group space. And you can see what happens to your marketing strategy when you experience the creative activities. You can see what happens when you're not working in a solo bubble by yourself. And you can see actual results for a change. So let's jump into this whole thing today because we are going to talk about sales. What I'd like to do, what I want to focus on today, is I want to talk about the role that content plays actually in your sales funnel. The content that you use to move them through that customer buyer's journey. You know, the content that you can create that moves a potential customer through the top of the funnel, through the middle of the funnel, and then all the way down to when they make that purchase. So that's basically when they first hear about your business, when they click over to your site, and then they click on that buy here button. That whole process is the customer buyer's journey. And so when it comes around, let me start that sentence over again, when it connects to your funnel, because basically your funnel starts like the customer journey, where we start with the awareness that your business exists, and then it moves to the consideration where your content narrows down who is actually interested in becoming a customer, and then they take the next steps to learn more, and then they hit that bottom part of the funnel, the decision area, where they actually make the decision excuse me, to make that purchase from you. So let's look at the funnel that focuses on 3 types of content. They call this is, this is not my words, but this is what everybody else is calling it. So I'm going to try to stick with what the others are calling it, so that way it makes more sense. So there's the top of the funnel, awareness, the middle of the funnel, which is consideration, and then the bottom of the funnel when you hit that buy here button. And the fact is, when you really think about it from this perspective, the idea of focusing on your content marketing is actually going to be much more cost effective and more efficient for you than any of the other marketing methods, like trying to figure out, I don't know, why your Facebook ads aren't working, so I'm going to spend more money there, or maybe we got to rework this part of our budget to retarget Google ads. Because when you think about it like this, your customers, especially the ones who are actively seeking out information, and then they're going to find it on your site, are going to be much more open to excuse me, sorry about this. I'm having some allergy issues right now. Are much more open to purchasing from you than those who see, I don't know, those annoying ads when they're browsing online, and then those ads follow them on Facebook. This is not how the customer journey really works. It is more in tune with this idea of the funnel, with the top of the funnel, the middle of the funnel, and the bottom of the funnel being connected to awareness, consideration, and decision. So let's break this down into specific content ideas for each part of this sales funnel. And we're going to start at the top. So when we start at the top of the funnel, we're creating that top of the funnel content. Your main goal should be about providing something of value, providing information, providing inspiration, and providing the goal of them, clicking on something to go to your website. Your content should be based on trying to show them that you can solve their problem or you fill the need. And we fill in the blanks of all of our content with things like entertaining and inspiration. But the goal of this top of the funnel content, the awareness content, is something to get them to stop scrolling and to read your post. Because this is not the space for hard sell. And I think a lot of people confuse the top of the awareness and they think, oh, okay, I've got your attention now because I did something really funny. I put a meme up there. So now I'm going to sell you, I'm going to turn this into a sales ad. It's not that. That top of the funnel is about awareness and introducing your business to this potential customer. So what kind of content works best for this top of the funnel awareness, point that we want to talk about? The first thing that comes to my mind is blog posts. Now, I don't know. I'm not here to get into debate about whether blogging is still alive or blogging is dead, because now we've got video, and as I'm sitting here on YouTube and I'm talking to you, I'm not here to do that debate. But what I am here to tell you is that blog posts, even though it can be a lot of work, just even 1 or 2 posts a month can be all that it takes to show your potential customer that your business is aware of the trends, that your business is aware of their problems, and you have a solution, because you're writing about topics that they are looking for. You should be writing about topics that are frequently searched by your target customer. You should be writing about topics that are showing them how you have the answer to solve their problem. And this is the type of content that is excellent for that top of the funnel content. Another type of content that you can use that I believe is really, really fabulous for that awareness / top of the content funnel is evergreen articles. Now, it's the same as a blog post, but evergreen articles are not time sensitive, which makes them evergreen, which means that it can be relevant in a few months or sometimes even a few years. Even though you may not be aware of it, there's a really good chance that you probably have stumbled on other companies' article pages. I mean, think about the last time that you used a search engine to find an answer to a question or a problem. Where did you end up? Did you even happen to notice the date of the answer that you went to when you ran your search on Google, and then it sent you to this page and you're looking at it and you're reading it? Oh yeah, that's the answer I was looking for. Did you even notice the date on it? It could have been months ago, it could have been years ago, and yet it's still relevant to the answer that you're looking for. So evergreen articles is a really, really great way to create some of that top of the funnel content, awareness content that will help you show up in searches and will get more potential eyes on you and eyes on your website. Another good piece of content that you could use for the top of the funnel content are free guides, free ebooks, free downloads, all of those types of things. Some of them could be your email opt-in, but some of them could just be a content upgrade with a blog post. Something could just be, just giving out a free download of a book, an ebook, trying to show somebody how to use Pinterest, teaching them how to, these are really great tools and resources to use on YouTube. Whatever valuable information that you have that you can share, I highly recommend that you pull together some type of ebook, some type of free guide, some type of download. So that could be some really great top of the funnel content for you. Now, for those of you who are sitting here thinking, oh, no. Why would we give away valuable information for free? What is the point of that? Why don't I just charge them something? Well, here's the thing about that. Because free downloads like this, free guides, free ebooks, all of these things, content upgrades, email opt-ins, all of these things combined, not only does it add to the awareness of your company, but it also connects you to potential customers. And I get it, because I work with clients all the time and I hear this, and a lot of people are very hesitant they feel like they need to, they can't give away their knowledge for free. They just want to lock it up, and they want to say, oh no, you have to pay me for this information if you're not going to get this out of me. And I get that. And a lot of this is going to be proprietary with regards to your business. And I'm not asking you to share that, but I'm asking you to look at it from this way. Because if somebody wants to take a DIY approach to whatever it is that you do, there's a really good chance that that information already exists online. So why not have your website be that space where they get this valuable information? Why not your company, your business, your name be the one that they look to? Because when they do get that information, it creates more credibility and it creates more trust in you and your business. I mean, the goal isn't to give away every one of your last, proprietary company secrets. It's to help your potential customers. And who knows, maybe after reading your free book, that content upgrade, that download that they thought that they wanted to DIY it, maybe they realize that they don't want to do it on their own, that they can't do it on their own. And so then they just have now opened themselves up to move through your funnel to pay you for your time. So let's keep moving through the funnel. The middle of the funnel, which is also I refer to as the consideration stage. The middle of the funnel, that we're starting to narrow that thing down from the big thing down to the little thing, the middle thing. This is that place where you want to be more focused on the actual product or service that your company provides. Because at this point, the awareness has happened. They became aware of their pain points. They became aware of the fact that you know of their pain points. They're researching right now to see who can be the solution for their challenges. And when they find you, they can familiarize themselves with your products or your services, and it gives them more knowledge that there is a solution out there and that there are, businesses that can help them. And so this consideration stage, this middle of the funnel, the type of content that you're looking for are things very, very pain point, challenge specific. So one of the things that you could do are downloadable resources. And I want this to be a downloadable resources that you are setting up to capture leads. They could be templates, they could be checklists, they could be ready to made charts. It's not, like the ebook that's going to give you, this is how you do this. This is how you do this. This is a person who is looking for a specific thing, a specific template, a specific checklist to have them do something so that there is an action that they're looking to take. And these resources, while they're capturing leads, are also growing your email, and they're qualifying people at the other end, because these are the type of resources that I like to say that one of the best kind of downloadable resource like this are the ones that will qualify people, that they can either look towards you and say, no, that is not me, that is nothing I'm interested in, and those people right then and there will probably never buy from you. So it's a good thing that we were able to qualify them at this point. But on the flip side, if that person is, oh my God, that's exactly what I was looking for, I totally would have paid you money for this. This is that place where we have moved past from just awareness into consideration and considering working with your business. And you can think about how you can use this type of content to grow your email list. You can connect these downloads to things like your blog post, or put them on prime real estate, down the right side of your website, things like that, where people can just download, oh, look at all of these things that I could download that can help me with X, Y, and Z of what this particular businesses does to help. So other content that you can use at this middle of the funnel area are videos. Oh, videos are amazing at this point, because the subject matter of your videos obviously depends upon the work that you do. But I want you to think about it from the perspective of what people might want to see, what they want to learn about. So if you sell a specific product, your video could do a demo of seeing that product in action. If you offer a service, you could, like me, teaching about something, teaching valuable information, or film yourself in action of you teaching a class or you doing something, working with your client or something like that. So for those of you who feel like what you're doing and what you're selling doesn't really translate well into video, this is that moment where you're going to need to get a little creative and do a little research and see what other businesses that are similar to yours and see what they're doing. And if they are putting their business out on video and they're sharing, reels, and they're sharing TikTok and they're sharing YouTube videos, take a look at them. And I'm not asking you to imitate them, but I want you to see how they're presenting themselves and what kind of content that they're sharing their marketing message with. And then you find a way to innovate that idea. And you can turn that into a video that can help you grow your reach, expand the opportunities to connect with more potential customers. And that's what we're doing in the middle of that the funnel and that consideration stage. So now let's get to the bottom of the funnel, the actual decision stage of their journey, that moment when they now are aware of your business and they're pretty clear that your business is one of the options and solutions that they have available to them that's going to solve their problem. So now at the bottom of the funnel, we're at that space where we want to show them why your version of your product or service is the right choice for them. This is the point that encourages them to take action and to become a customer. So of course, one of the best things that we can do for the bottom of the funnel is a promotion. If you sell a specific product and if you are running an e-commerce site, your product pages are the ultimate bottom of the funnel content. People who can visit your website can become customers within seconds. And a promotion is the great way for them to make them feel good about their purchase, giving them a discount, giving them a free month, giving them, this, added value. We got bonuses. This is all of these things. And so when somebody is getting ready to make that purchase, when they realize that they're getting an additional value, which they're going to see on your promotional product page, it's going to make them feel good about clicking on that button. It's going to make them feel good about that purchase and moving forward with working with you or, buying your product. So I want you to not look at promotions in a yucky, icky, salesy kind of way, but look at the promotions in the way of how can I create value that makes this person feel very confident by hitting that buy here button. It's coming from that perspective as opposed to being icky, yucky, and salesy. And there's a few other things that I do want to share with you that also come into play here at the decision stage at the bottom of the funnel. Shoppable social media posts. All of those kinds of, posts that are set up that basically when they're on the social media platform itself, they can literally hit the button and it says add to cart or buy items directly from the post. That is a fantastic way to convert more customers, and it's one of those moments where, especially if it's a low end product, where it's not going to take them, they're not looking at thousands of dollars, where it's going to be a lot more to the process, whether they're going to pay for this or not. You are going to get a lot more people converting into customers if you allow the opportunity to have shoppable social media posts where they can buy right there from where they are and when they're reading the post. Another great idea is your email marketing content. Email marketing is so amazing, especially if you have been successful in capturing these leads in the middle of the funnel and you're capturing qualified people. And so when you have qualified people on your email list, that is the sentence, that's what I'm trying to say. So when you have qualified people in your email list, those are those moments that when you send out that promotional email campaign with a coupon code or a limited time offer, the link to your product pages, all of that stuff, make it easy for them to get the discount with a simple coupon code. All of these things tie in together with that decision stage, and it's that moment where they, that they've trusted you, they've downloaded, they've probably worked through that ebook. Maybe they've been following you on your YouTube channel, or following you on Facebook or on TikTok, or wherever it is that you're showing up. They know who you are. They've moved past the consideration point. And if you tell them that they can buy something, and if they get this coupon code, not only can they buy it, but they can get it at a discount, that makes them feel so much easier and so much simple. It's a simple way for them to move through this process, and that's what your goal is with this type of content. It's not to make it confusing. It's not to make it hard for them, because the decision stage is that last step in the customer's path to purchase. And that is always the best time to create content that's going to give them that final push to buy whatever it is you're offering. And email marketing is fantastic at this. You know, email marketing can also get you to have people to sign up for live demos, depending upon your service, or a free trial of something can be an incentive if that's what you want to do. And all of this can be tied into an email sequence to get people excited and interested to buy your service and product. Because the final step in this funnel development, and as we've gone through the top, the middle, and the bottom, I want you to keep this in mind when you're thinking about creating your sales funnel and the content that's going to go in it and how you're going to move somebody through that customer buyer's journey. I want you to think about this. So I did those 3 steps of the funnel, but there is a final step to this. The last step in this funnel is I want you to make sure that you are continuing to create content. I want you to think about how you can pay attention. Pay attention to the different parts of the sales funnel. Pay attention to the strategy that you're using, and think about what's working and what doesn't. You can also take a look at it from that perspective of you know, can you create a content development process that works for you? And so that's the thing about this. Once we get this set up, and now that you are aware of the different levels of the top, the middle, and the bottom, and how it goes from awareness, consideration to decision, you now know that you can take each piece in part and take a look at it. You can look at it through checking your analytics on social media from that consideration. You can take a look at it by checking your Google Analytics about where people are they logging in, and they going to that blog post. Are they downloading the email opt-ins? Are they clicking on the content upgrades? All of that kind of stuff that you want to take a look at. And you can assess about what's working and what's not. Because the funnel isn't going to do a whole lot of good for you if you've just set it up and there are places in the funnel that are not resonating with people and they're not clicking with people, and you just let it go. So you do need to make sure in that final step, even though you've got that funnel set up, to consistently check it and make sure that it is working. And make sure that the pieces and parts, because you can always switch something out, you can change it out, as long as you know where the pieces are that are not resonating with people. And I get it. That sounds like a lot of work that I'm asking you to do. And doing this whole funnel stuff, it doesn't happen overnight. You're not going to put this funnel in place and like snap your fingers and automatically get all this analytics and you're going to know immediately what's going to work. It's going to take time. It could take a couple of months. It could take 6 months for people to actually see if their funnel is working. So be patient with it, and know that your content creation is a time-consuming process. But when it is done right, it can be one of the greatest assets to grow your business and to reach more customers online. So thank you so much for joining me today on this creative journey. If you've enjoyed this content about creative content development, I hope you'll hit the share button, and let's keep this conversation going. And if you're ready to do the deep work of developing your content marketing strategy, the link is below to join the Create Your Business Group program. You'll get personalized feedback, not just from me and my years of content marketing experience. You'll get to participate in this online exchange of ideas with other like-minded business owners to help you maintain a steady flow of content, to help you know what's working for you and what's not working for you. You'll be able to stop working in a solo bubble and work in a collaborative space to get help with your marketing efforts, like your sales pages, your content ideas, and even to help you work through your content calendar. So don't forget the link. Click on the link below to learn more about the Create Your Business program, so that you can create a successful business that feels authentic to you, to who you are and who you help with your services or your products. You are magnificent, my friend, and let me be the first to say, I'm proud of you. Until next time.